Hello everyone. There are a lot of food that exists in the world. Every time I cook, I have the chance to see and touch many kinds of food. Of course, I and even many chefs don't know well yet that there are many different kinds of food in the world. Food may become a symbol of a country. For example, it is possible to think of kimchi in Korea, sushi in Japan, dim sum in China, Magnasa in Philippines. Yes, it is joke, of course. Magnasa is not food. I know chicken adobo and balut are famous in the Philippines. So if there is to be an icon of an important culture of a country, it could be a food representation. There are many kinds of incredible food in the world, and also there are many strange food. Today my theme is about strange food in the world like this. In other words, it can be food aversion. First, I'd like to tell you about food aversion. Some anthropologists have said like this. When we dislike food, these are not unpleasant food. We are unpleasant because we do not eat this food. Miso and kimchi can also be considered as food aversion to people who do not eat. It's just difference of culture. You can't eat all the food that exists in the world. I will introduce the first food. This is a small octopus. Normally in Korea, the small octopus's tentacles can be eaten with the sauce. As you continue to eat, even if you cut the tentacles of the octopus, it seems to be alive, but in reality they are not alive. My impression when I chewed it, I felt very strange because it is sticky to the palate and tongue. It is like kissing a bird. Its taste is its taste is very savory when you eat it with sauce. If you eat this food, I want to recommend you that eat it with chogochujang. Personally, every time I imagine eating small octopus, my mouth makes a lot of saliva. The second food is fried insect of China. In the streets of China, you can come in contact with many kinds of fried insects in pure. When I visited Wang Fujing Street in Beijing last year, I remembered having eaten fried scorpions directly. The flavor was like what I felt when I ate an old jerk cattle beef. The taste was not bad because it was with Chinese sauce. It was easier to eat than fried with no seasoning. Of course, except scorpions, there were many things like larva of grasshopper, centipede. I wanted to eat other things, but I don't have place. Third, it is balut in the Philippines. This is a famous food in the Philippines. You guys know it well. We can eat this not only in the Philippines. It is eaten also in some Asian countries. Balut refers to cooked immature duck's egg. The eggs are savored for their balance of textures and flavors. Broth surrounding the embryo is sipped from the egg before the shell is peeled, and the yolk and young chick inside can be eaten. All of the contents of the egg may be consumed, although the white may remain uneaten. I had experienced eating balut that my friend gave me. It was delicious than I thought. It smelled a little bit fish, but it was not bad. I heard it's good for men, especially before doing some light activities. Fourth, it's fried spider in Cambodia. Cambodians in the 1960s, they didn't have enough food. So people start eating spiders. The result is today they developed fried spiders. Fried tarantula is being sold in lots of street vendors mainly with salt and garlic or pepper. People in fried spiders believe that we can heal their body. Experts recommended that the most delicious tarantula spider is caught in the jungle. Some chefs say fried spiders with round, red and brown in the middle is the most delicious. If I will go to Cambodia, I will eat it. But I don't expect much. Fifth, it is Casmaru in Italy. Casmaru is called the rotten cheese. Actually, maggots living in the cheese variety. Selling it is even prohibited by the law in Italy. It is available only in the black market. But actually in Italy, a large black market of Casmaru exists. Casmaru is the last piece of cheese that is made of goat milk. In spring, after several cutting of the cheese grain, put the fly larva inside the cheese. Maggots make very soft cheese to melt smoothly in the mouth, and it also makes a very soft texture. Generally, we can eat Casmaru with bread and red wine of high proof. If maggots don't squirm, it might have poison in the cheese. Some people prefer to eat it without maggots, but some brave people eat it with maggots. Put the Casmaru inside the paper bag, the maggots in Casmaru are all going to die. Remains of exhilarating taste of the cheese is really impossible to describe in words. I'd like to eat it, if possible, of course after removing all maggots in the cheese. The sixth is the chrysalis of Korea. It was common in South Korean streets before, but nowadays it's difficult to find them on the street. I usually go to the pub in my hometown. There are some good chrysalis there. I suppose there is effectiveness in the development of children's growing in particular. It looks terrible in appearance, but the taste is very delicious and sweet. Of course, it is my subjective opinion. However, when foreigners look at it, they will be very surprised. Personally, when I eat this food, I'd like to recommend to you that eat it with boiled green onion and red pepper. After you eat, you will notice that it is very delicious. If my foreign friends will visit Korea, I will recommend them to eat chrysalis. Finally, it is still streaming in Sweden. This is the smelliest food in the world. Fermented herring pickled in salt can be kept and eaten for 2 months. Medieval Europe people of Sweden wanted to save herring using salt, but salt was not enough. So they salted herring with a small amount of salt. As a result, this stinky food was born. Over time, it became fermented food, which represents Sweden's flavor of its unique savory. This is usually eaten with cheese and crackers. Only the world's handful of food lovers are enjoying this food, but in Sweden, a lot of people like this food. In Korea, this food has been introduced with China's rotten tofu on a TV show. At the time, the moderators say after they eat, it smells the same as feces. It's like 100 people at the same time had split. I also hate the smell, but I also want to try it once. These are other things. This is the end of my presentation. Before I go, I want to apologize to you guys about this topic because dinner is almost ready. I hope you don't mind about this. All the food in the world goes through the process of cooking, whether it's done nicely or not. We must respect and recognize the culture of the other countries. Thank you. Enjoy your dinner.